What if the next 2 minutes could completely change the direction of your life? Right now, many are carrying burdens that feel too heavy, facing situations that seem impossible, and waiting for an answer that has not yet arrived. But this is not a moment to give up. This is a moment to pray with faith, expectation, and confidence. Take a deep breath, focus your heart, and prepare for a powerful miracle prayer. Stay until the end, because these next few moments could become the turning point you have been waiting for. Right now, choose to believe that this moment is not happening by accident. There are seasons in life when challenges seem bigger than hope, when the weight of uncertainty feels almost impossible to carry, and when every answer seems delayed. Yet faith has the power to change the atmosphere around every situation. Faith is not the absence of problems. It is the confidence that even in the middle of difficulties, a breakthrough is possible. It is the quiet assurance that no circumstance is too difficult to overcome and no obstacle is too great to be removed. As this prayer begins, allow every doubt to be replaced with expectation. Release every fear that has been trying to steal your peace. Let every anxious thought be exchanged for confidence. Even if the path ahead seems unclear, believe that a way is already being prepared. Every challenge has a purpose, every delay has a reason, and every season can become the beginning of something greater than imagined. Faith grows stronger when hope refuses to give up. Even when the answer cannot yet be seen, believe that unseen blessings are already moving into place. Every prayer spoken with sincerity carries power. Every word filled with trust becomes a declaration that fear will not have the final say. The circumstances surrounding today do not determine tomorrow. A new chapter can begin at any moment, and a single moment of faith can become the turning point that changes everything. Choose to believe that healing can replace pain, that peace can overcome anxiety, and that joy can return after seasons of sorrow. Believe that closed doors can open at the right time, that opportunities can appear unexpectedly, and that strength can be renewed even after moments of weakness. Nothing is beyond the reach of divine power. Every impossible situation can become a testimony of hope when faith remains strong. As these words are spoken, let confidence rise within your heart. Expect good things to happen. Expect burdens to become lighter. Expect wisdom to guide every decision and peace to guard every thought. Let hope become stronger than fear, and let courage become greater than uncertainty. Continue believing even when the results are not immediate, because miracles often begin long before they become visible. Every step taken in faith leads closer to breakthrough, restoration, and victory. Hold firmly to hope, refuse to surrender to discouragement, and trust that something wonderful is already beginning to unfold. Let this be the moment where faith awakens, expectation rises, and the journey toward your miracle truly begins. Prayer is more than words spoken in a quiet moment. It is an act of faith that opens the heart to hope, peace, and renewal. Every sincere prayer carries purpose, even when the answer is not immediate. There are moments when life feels overwhelming, when questions seem greater than answers, and when the future appears uncertain. Yet prayer creates a place where fear begins to lose its grip and confidence starts to grow. It reminds the heart that no burden is too heavy to bring forward, and no situation is beyond the reach of divine intervention. As this prayer continues, release every worry that has been weighing on your mind. Let go of the pressure to figure everything out on your own. Some battles are not won through human strength alone, but through unwavering trust and persistent prayer. Every concern that has kept you awake, every challenge that has drained your energy, and every unanswered question can be placed into hands greater than your own. There is peace in surrender, knowing that even when the path is unclear, every step is still being guided with wisdom and purpose. Believe that this moment of prayer is not empty. Every word spoken with faith plants a seed of hope that will grow in the right season. Every prayer has the power to strengthen the spirit, calm the mind, and renew the courage needed to keep moving forward. Even when circumstances seem unchanged, something begins to shift within. Patience becomes stronger, fear becomes weaker, and hope begins to shine brighter than before. As these words are spoken, let every closed door that is meant to open begin to move. Let every delay that has caused discouragement become an opportunity for greater blessings. Let every obstacle standing in the way of peace, healing, restoration, and breakthrough begin to lose its power. Prayer invites possibilities where impossibilities once seemed certain. It creates room for unexpected opportunities, renewed strength, and moments that become lasting testimonies. Continue to pray with expectation rather than fear. Refuse to let disappointment silence your faith. Every new day brings fresh opportunities for change, and every sincere prayer brings renewed hope. Trust that the answers will come at the right time and in the right way. Even when the journey feels long, never underestimate what can happen through a heart that continues to pray. Let peace fill every anxious thought. Let strength replace every feeling of weakness, and let hope rise higher than every challenge. This very moment can become the beginning of a breakthrough, because every powerful prayer has the ability to prepare the way for extraordinary miracles that unfold in ways beyond imagination. Fear and doubt often arrive quietly. They begin as small thoughts, simple questions, or lingering worries, but if left unchecked, they can grow into heavy burdens that steal peace and weaken confidence. They whisper that nothing will ever change, that the situation is too difficult, or that the future is filled with uncertainty. But those voices do not have to control this moment. Today is an opportunity to let faith become stronger than fear and hope become greater than doubt. Every anxious thought can be replaced with confidence, and every uncertain feeling can give way to renewed peace. As this prayer continues, release every fear that has been weighing on your heart. Let go of the fear of failure, the fear of disappointment, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of what tomorrow may bring. These fears may have followed you for a long time, but they do not have to shape your future. Instead of allowing worry to guide your decisions, choose to walk forward with courage. Even when the path ahead is not fully visible, trust that every step can lead toward something greater than you can currently see. Doubt often tries to convince you that your prayers are not making a difference. It encourages you to focus only on what is visible instead of believing that unseen things are already beginning to move. Yet some of life's greatest changes begin quietly, long before they become obvious. A seed grows beneath the soil before anyone sees it break through the surface. In the same way, breakthroughs often begin long before the evidence appears. Do not allow temporary silence to convince you that nothing is happening. Continue believing, continue hoping, and continue expecting good things. Let peace settle over every anxious thought. Let confidence replace every feeling of uncertainty. Let strength rise where weakness once lived. Every challenge that seems impossible today can become the testimony that inspires hope tomorrow. Every obstacle can become an opportunity to witness unexpected blessings. The future is not determined by fear, but by the choices made in faith today. Choose to speak words of hope instead of words of defeat. Choose gratitude instead of worry. Choose expectation instead of discouragement. Every positive step forward weakens fear's influence and strengthens confidence. As your heart becomes filled with peace, your mind becomes clearer, your spirit becomes stronger, and your outlook begins to change. Believe that brighter days are ahead. Believe that new opportunities are approaching. Believe that healing, restoration, and breakthrough are possible. Let fear lose its hold. Let doubt fade away. And let unwavering faith become the foundation that carries you forward into the miracle that is already beginning to unfold. There are moments in life when the heart longs for healing and restoration in ways that words cannot fully express. Some wounds are visible, while others are carried quietly within. There may be physical pain that has lasted longer than expected, emotional scars left behind by disappointment, or weariness that has come from carrying heavy burdens day after day. No matter what kind of healing is needed, this is a moment to believe that renewal is possible. Every new day brings fresh hope, and every sincere prayer opens the heart to receive peace, strength, and restoration. As these words are spoken, let every place of brokenness begin to be filled with hope. Where there has been sadness, let joy slowly return. Where there has been confusion, let clarity replace uncertainty. Where there has been exhaustion, let new strength begin to rise. Healing often begins quietly, one step at a time, transforming what once seemed impossible into a testimony of perseverance and hope. Even when progress feels small, every step forward is meaningful, and every moment of renewed strength is worth celebrating. If relationships have been strained, let forgiveness find a place in the heart. Let bitterness be replaced with compassion and understanding. Restoration begins when hearts become willing to release the weight of the past and embrace the possibility of a better future. Every conversation filled with kindness has the power to rebuild trust. Every act of patience creates room for reconciliation. What has been damaged does not always have to remain broken. New beginnings can emerge from places where hope once seemed lost. If the body feels weak or tired, pray for renewed strength and endurance. Let every breath remind you that each day is another opportunity to move forward with confidence. Healing is not always instant, but every moment of progress is a reason to remain hopeful. Continue believing that each new day can bring renewed energy, greater peace, and fresh encouragement for the journey ahead. Allow peace to settle deeply within your heart. Let every anxious thought be replaced with calm assurance. Let every worry lose its power as hope grows stronger. Believe that what feels broken today can become stronger tomorrow. Believe that restoration is not limited by past mistakes, difficult circumstances, or unexpected setbacks. New opportunities, renewed relationships, and greater joy can all become part of the story that is still being written. Hold on to hope with confidence. Refuse to let discouragement define your future. Instead, choose to believe that healing is taking place, restoration is unfolding, and brighter days are drawing near. Let your heart be filled with expectation, your mind with peace, and your spirit with unwavering confidence. This can be the beginning of a new season where strength replaces weakness, joy overcomes sorrow, and every step forward reflects the beautiful work of restoration that is already taking place. There are moments when it feels as though every door ahead is closed, every opportunity has slipped away, and every effort has gone unnoticed. Waiting can test patience, and delays can sometimes make it difficult to remain hopeful. Yet a closed door does not always mean the journey has ended. Sometimes it is preparing the way for something greater, something that arrives at exactly the right moment. Even when the path is uncertain, there is reason to believe that new opportunities are drawing near and unexpected blessings are already being prepared. As this prayer continues, choose to release every feeling of discouragement. Do not allow temporary setbacks to convince you that your future is limited. Every delay has the potential to become a setup for something far better than you expected. What seems impossible today can become the very testimony that strengthens your faith tomorrow. The seasons of waiting are often the seasons where character is strengthened, wisdom is gained, and hope learns to stand firm even without immediate answers. Believe that new doors are beginning to open before you. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach can suddenly become possible. Paths that appeared blocked can become clear. Solutions can arise where there once seemed to be none. Favor can appear in unexpected conversations, unexpected places, and unexpected moments. A single opportunity has the power to change the direction of an entire life, and sometimes that opportunity arrives when it is least expected. If you have been praying for provision, believe that your needs can be met in ways beyond your imagination. If you have been searching for direction, trust that clarity can replace confusion. If you have been waiting for a breakthrough, continue expecting that each new day brings you one step closer to the answer you have been hoping for. Every challenge you face today can become the foundation for a greater victory tomorrow. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. Every life unfolds according to its own season and purpose. What is meant for you will not be taken away by someone else's success. Stay focused on the path before you and continue moving forward with confidence. Celebrate every small blessing because gratitude prepares the heart to recognize even greater blessings when they arrive. Let your heart be filled with expectation instead of worry. Wake each day believing that something good can happen. Walk through every challenge with courage, knowing that new opportunities can appear at any moment. Continue speaking words of hope, continue acting with faith, and continue trusting that brighter days are ahead. The doors that are meant to open will open at the right time. The blessings that are meant to reach you will find their way, and the opportunities prepared for your future will arrive exactly when they are needed. Let hope remain alive, because wonderful things often begin when you choose to believe that your greatest blessings are still ahead. Peace is one of the greatest gifts that can fill the heart during difficult times. It does not depend on perfect circumstances or the absence of challenges. Instead, it brings a quiet confidence that remains steady even when life feels uncertain. There may be moments when worries seem endless, when questions have no immediate answers, and when the future appears unclear. Yet even in those moments, peace has the power to calm the heart, strengthen the mind, and renew hope. It reminds you that every challenge is temporary and that brighter days are still ahead. As this prayer comes to a close, allow every anxious thought to be replaced with confidence. Release every burden that has been weighing heavily upon your heart. Let go of every fear about tomorrow, every regret from yesterday, and every concern that has been stealing your joy. This is a moment to embrace calmness instead of worry, faith instead of fear, and hope instead of discouragement. The weight you have been carrying does not have to remain on your shoulders. Choose to let peace settle deeply within your spirit. Believe that every step you take from this moment forward is leading towards something greater. Even if the answers do not arrive immediately, trust that progress is taking place in ways you cannot yet see. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin quietly, unfolding one day at a time until the full picture becomes clear. Every sunrise is a reminder that new beginnings are possible, and every new day offers another opportunity to move closer to the breakthrough you have been praying for. Let hope become stronger than every negative thought. Speak words that bring life instead of defeat. Fill your mind with expectations of good things rather than fears of what might go wrong. The way you choose to think today can shape the strength you carry into tomorrow. A hopeful heart sees possibilities where others see obstacles, and a peaceful mind remains steady even in the middle of uncertainty. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that your journey is not defined by past disappointments or present challenges. Every experience has prepared you for greater strength, deeper wisdom, and a brighter future. Continue to believe that healing is possible. Restoration is unfolding, opportunities are opening, and blessings are drawing near. Refuse to allow anxiety to control your thoughts or fear to determine your decisions. Instead, let peace become your foundation and hope become your guide. May your heart remain calm, your mind stay focused, and your spirit be filled with unwavering confidence. Let each new day remind you that miracles often arrive when they are least expected. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep moving forward with faith. The journey is not over, and the story is still being written. Your season of waiting can become a season of rejoicing, your tears can become a testimony of victory, and your hope can become the doorway to extraordinary blessings that will inspire you for years to come.